This lighting is really bad for my new color. Hey there, leave it up to us lazies. Today I'm going to do the my first time tag. I had to film this video and another video today, so I'm just gonna speed right through it. Let's begin. First tweet. My first tweet, I don't remember what it was. It was probably something related to Justin Bieber because I was obsessed with him when I first got Twitter. First YouTube video? The first YouTube video I ever uploaded was when I was 12 or 11, I think. Probably 11. And I uploaded a video called Rare Miley Cyrus Photos. First person you subscribe to on YouTube. Christina Grimmie. That was back before she got all famous and she was uploading covers of her and she was playing piano and all that. First Facebook profile picture. Pretty sure it was a picture of me when I was in choir. Oh, the horror. Do you still talk to your first love? What first love? What was your first alcoholic drink? When I was younger, my dad always fixed orange juice and put vodka in it. And of course, silly me, I thought it was just orange juice, so I went over and took a huge sip and I was like, what? But that was like before I knew what alcohol was, so the more I think of it, I've had a lot of alcohol experiences. There was this time I ate pudding with alcohol in it that I continued to eat because I didn't know there was alcohol in it. And there was a time I drank some ale that tasted disgusting, but I just kept on drinking it because I wanted to prove to my family that I could. But I'd say my actual first alcoholic drink was not too long ago, actually. I had a cup of wine. But I'm very picky when it comes to my alcoholic drinks, so it has to be a certain brand, a certain alcohol content, and it has to be a certain flavor. Moving on before I get arrested. What was your first job? Babysitting. The reason I quit is because that I wasn't getting paid enough. My first car! I don't have one. The first person to text me. This was the first message I received this morning by my friend Elijah. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? Not gonna lie, Phil Lester. I know this sounds weird, but he is the first person I think of when I wake up in the morning and the last person I think of before I go to sleep at night. Yeah, moving on. Who was your first grade teacher? I honestly don't remember and I feel terrible. Hey, I'm filming a video and I have a question. Do you remember who my first grade teacher was? Oh, it was Mrs. Idle. My first grade teacher was Mrs. Idle. Where did you go on your first airplane ride? I've never been in an airplane to go anywhere before. Who was your first best friend and do you still talk? My first best friend was a girl named Wendy. We met in kindergarten when we were like 5 and 6, I think. We're friends on Facebook and we follow each other on Instagram. We sometimes like each other's pictures, but I wouldn't say that we talk good enough to be friends. Where was your first sleepover? I have never been to an actual sleepover. I went and stayed at friends' house before, but I wouldn't call that a sleepover. Okay, wait, I do recall one time I went to a sleepover, and that was with 3 other girls, I think, and it ended horribly, so I never went to another one. What was the first thing you did this morning? I ate a peanut butter cup, just one, for breakfast. Yeah, I know, I'm a fat ass. And then I played Skyrim. I'm also a video game addict. What was the first concert you've ever been to? I went to see Vanessa Hudgens and Corbin Bleu at the State Fair. First broken bone, never had one. First piercing. I got my ears pierced at Claire's and they lasted about a month. First foreign country you've ever been to? I haven't been to one. First movie you remember seeing? I remember going to the movie theater and seeing Finding Nemo. First detention. I've only had detention one time. I got detention because one of my friends passed me a note. I didn't even respond, I just looked at it and then looked back at her, and the teacher grabbed the note and thought I was the one who wrote it, and she's like, detention. First roommate. I've never had a roommate, but hopefully me and Elijah will be moving in together at the end of next year or the year after that. Who knows? Sometime, hopefully. Yes, let it be. If you had one wish, what would it be? My wish would be to meet my internet best friends. What was the first sport you were involved in? I took gymnastics for a few months and then I just quit. Would you even count gymnastics as a sport? I don't know. What is the first thing you do when you get home? When I was in school, I would come home and do my homework and then continue the rest of the day doing whatever. When I was out of school, I would just run upstairs, fall face first onto my bed, and just scroll through my notifications on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, whatever. When was your first kiss? I don't know if this counts. First grade, no, not first grade, kindergarten. I kissed my crush on the forehead while standing next to another one of my crushes, and I kissed him on the forehead as well. I I was a little slut. Okay, well that is it for the first time tag. If you guys enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up, and I will talk to you next Tuesday.